Guys. Hi. What's happening? Some stuff on my screen. Hello everyone. What's going on? Get myself set up here. Hi guys, what's happening? Hi the trauma trap. Hi guys, what's going on? Hi Rachie. Hi Daisy. Hi Keely. Hi guys. What's happening? Hi Sarah. Oh, excuse me. My nose. Hi guys. Hi Shizuku. Hi Eric. Hi Riley. Hi Melissa. I looked in my messenger today just to see how long have I been doing the one-to-one coaching. And I realised I've only been doing it since the 25th of February. So I haven't been doing it quite 2 months yet. And we've had so much success already with people. Even the people that haven't had coaching, people just watching the lives. So exciting. Hi Sarah. Hi Mandy. Hi guys. Who's that up there? Oh, hi Keely. Hi Angel Girl. How are you? Sorry, I could hear dogs barking outside. I thought it was my dog. Oh, it is. It's my dog crying. Oh, gosh, it drives me nuts. So, guys, do you have any questions for me? But it was amazing for me. I thought I'd been coaching for 3 months. I realised today when I looked in my phone that it's only been 2, less than 2. So I set up this account. I think I did my first video on the 31st of January. And I did my first coaching call on the 25th of February because I think I'd be going live for a week and a half or 2 weeks by then. So it's amazing how quickly this has all happened in like 3 months. It's nuts. And do you know what I affirmed? I'm everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. That's all I did. Posted a few videos. Hi Loz, can you share some tips on how to live in the end when manifesting an SP? All right, Amy. Guys, live in the end means go to the end of what you would want to be if you're SP and you were together. Think of a scene. Or think of what you would say if you were together. Would you be married? Would you be a wife? Would you be blissfully, happily coupled up? Or would you have a scene whereby you felt like you'd been married a long time? Or you were on your honeymoon? Or you were sitting there with your kids watching Netflix one night eating popcorn? Okay? Assuming you're married. Okay? It's either a scene in your mind, a short scene that you loop over and over again, or it's actually an affirmation you say like, I'm so blissfully, happily married to John. John and I are so happily married. John loves being my man. John loves living with me. Okay? You assume it in the assumption, but you also assume it in the scene you have in your mind. You don't have to visualize if you don't want, but that's what living in the end is. It's to go to a place far beyond or beyond the thing you want. You don't manifest or try and assume the wedding day or the engagement. That's not the end. Okay? You want something after the marriage, all right? After the wedding occurs, okay? I would like to set up a one-to-one coaching call with you soon. Oh, wonderful, Rachel. Just DM me, darling. Just DM me in my TikTok or through the Facebook group Manifest Live with Loz. So, guys, there's 50 people here already. So, guys, if you have not joined the Facebook group, just so you know, I am giving away free coaching when I hit 1,000 members in the group. We're up to 875 or something really today. So, when I hit 1,000 members, I am going to give someone who's invited their Facebook friends to the group a free coaching session. Okay, valued at 110 US. So all you need to do is go in the group, join the group, answer a few questions so I know you're not a spammer. Just say you saw me on TikTok. Okay, and then invite some of your friends who aren't in the group with the invite button and you'll be in the draw to win a free coaching when I hit 1,000 members, which should be pretty soon. My friend and I watch you every night. Oh, wonderful, Noreen. Who's your friend? Oh, how lovely. Hello, Loz. Good morning. Could you please give us affirmation about SP deciding moving in with me? Well, it's not about deciding. It's he lives with you already. He loves living with me. He loves his life with me. We've built the most beautiful family home together. We've built the most beautiful home. We've created the most beautiful home together. Okay? If you keep saying that, we've built the most beautiful home together. We've created the most beautiful home together. He loves living with me. You're living in the end of your living together. Okay? He loves coming home to me every night. It's the favourite part of his day, kissing me at the front door when he gets home. Okay? Or kissing me goodbye when he leaves in the morning and I hand him his coffee. Okay? Things like that. Have a little scene like that. Giving him his thermos in the morning, his little coffee for the car to go in the car and say, bye, babe. Imagine that little scene. That assumes you live together if you give him a coffee in the morning and he's going. Okay? Imagining him coming in the door at night and throwing down his keys and throwing the mail down on a bureau or something. That's a scene implying he lives there. Okay, you could have a little scene like that. We could have an affirmation. Loz, I wrote down I wanted a something free randomly this week and got a free muffin this morning. Wonderful, Sarah. Just something free. Anything free. Wonderful, darling. Hi, Loz. Okay, I saw that one. I think I must have been one of the early coaching calls. I think you were, Sarah. I think the person who's the very first coaching call I had was Mary Kate. Someone called, Kate, Mary. Was it Mary Kate? I think. And then maybe Sandra was next. Sandra I've had 2 calls with. So, guys, if you've been early with me, you got in early and you've been watching the lives for ages. You're my OGs. Shay, hello. Any more? Oh, hello from Poland. Pink sugar, what are you saying? Hang on, I missed it. Hang on. This thing's gone mental. I kept affirming I'm a seductive... Oh, jumped. I'm a seductive... What? You're a seductive what? Oh, thanks, Kat. Oh, fuck me. This thing is not moving. I keep affirming I'm a seductive, magnetizing queen. And my friend brought me Gucci seductive. Ah, really? I'm a seductive, magnetizing queen and she brought you seductive. Is that a perfume? Ah, I love it. Girl, please, how are you so beautiful? Oh, thanks, Sienna Ball. Thank you so much. It's called the beauty filter. It's a filter across this thing, darling. Hi, Loz. I have been manifesting to exercise and healthy eating, and now I'm starting to do exercise. Wonderful, darling. So you're not doing it before, and now you're just affirming it. Now your body's just going, well, you better do some exercise, love, and it's making you do it. Your mind is making you move. Wonderful, darling. I love it. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you be my mum? Oh, all right then. Getting over a breakup. How do I get back in a good mindful state? Darling, you need to affirm for yourself. You need to build up your self-concept. When you've gone through a breakup, you feel like shit. What you need to do is build yourself up. It's not about the breakup. It's about building you up. So you feel amazing and you don't even think about the breakup. You think, who the fuck would leave me? I'm so goddamn amazing. That guy must be nuts. I'm motherfucking special. You lose me, you lose. Start affirming that shit, darling. Go and watch all my videos in the TikTok or in my Facebook group about self-concept. Okay? Building up your self-concept is the most important thing. What you think of you. I'm so lovable. I'm so wanted. I'm so beautiful. Okay? Then you'll feel better about the breakup. And you won't be so distracted by the thoughts about it. You can get rid of the old story about it, revise it. Ray, he asked you about trading on the market. Oh, yes, he did too. I remember. Hi, Ray. Oh, my God, I love your mug. Oh, thanks. I do too. I've had it for years. My best friend bought it for me in London, and it was like my prized possession. I was like, I think I actually put it in my luggage. No, did I? Just so I had it when I came back here. Oh, no, I didn't. I put it in this box, and I packed it really well, and I sent like 8 big boxes on a ship. And I was just thinking, please don't break my mug. That's all I could think. I am living in the end, imagining he has unblocked me, or imagining we're living together. Am I living in the end, imagining he has unblocked me, or imagining we're living together? Darling, if you live together, would you be blocked? It kind of implies that you're not blocked. Just unblocking is not enough. What's that going to do? Okay, you're unblocked. That doesn't infer contact, doesn't infer talking, doesn't infer you're seeing each other, doesn't infer you're together. It just says you're unblocked. I would just imagine the end, darling. You live together, he's your boyfriend, the fucking end. And then you have to be unblocked, don't you? It'd be pretty weird if you lived together and he blocked you. And you were blocked, but he came over every night, but you couldn't contact him because you were blocked. It'd be a very strange relationship. Hi, Loz. Looking forward to my coaching session on Monday. Very excited for the future. Oh, yay, Sammy. I've got you in my calendar. I got a contract for a house I manifested on the weekend. Did you too, E68? Oh, getting a house is the most exciting feeling, isn't it? Ah, wonderful, darling. Hi, Loz. I'm recently awakened. Can you tell me what's up with all the electronics around me? What? With all the electronics around me, self-concept. I have no idea what you're talking about. Not a clue, darling. Put that in English and not spiritual speak. I don't know what you mean by awakened or what you mean by the electronics. You've got the wrong channel. I don't have a salt lamp. I don't talk about awakening. I just talk about your fucking subconscious mind. Okay? Do you just mean you've realised you're manifesting all the time? Is that what you're talking about? Good. What do you mean by the electronics around me? Just phrase that again, darling, so I know what your question is, because I don't really understand it. What's the reason I hear from everybody except SP? What's the reason I hear from everybody except SP when doing self-concept? Because you haven't got rid of the shitty old story about the SP. You haven't got rid of the breakup story. You haven't got rid of the feelings about the breakup. You haven't got rid of the old version of him in your mind, or her in your mind, okay? The old story. You haven't got rid of the old story of they don't love me enough, they don't want me, he's never coming back. That old story. All the old shit. That's why everyone else is coming out the woodwork, because you've got no resistance against them. Shared the live video. Thanks, Desiree. Hi, Loz. My vibes reached my best friend. She got her dream job. Oh, wonderful, Emily. Oh, wonderful. God, were you manifesting for her? Wonderful. I've managed to get him to regularly contact me by working on my self-concept and living in the end. Wonderful, darling. See, there's a success story just using self-concept and living in the end, guys. Jord Nasser, well done, my darling. Good for you. What were you doing? Tell us. Do you think it's worth revising SP relationship or just affirming going forward? Yes, it's very worth revising it, guys. You don't want to carry all that shit into the new relationship, because that's when they come back, you flare up one day when they do something you don't like. Because you haven't revised it and you haven't forgotten all that shit. Trust me. Whenever my brain tries to tell me the old story, I tell it to go away and scream, this is what it is. Wonderful, Sarah. Good for you guys. If you're screaming at your brain, you're halfway there. Hi, Loz. I've been doing my self-concept heaps, but now I actually feel like I don't want my SP anymore, question mark. Adele, happens all the time. All right, darling. How long ago did we have our call? So you must have been working on it for quite a while. Okay. You bigged yourself up. You're feeling fucking amazing. You're thinking, that old version of him was like Frankenstein's monster. I don't really like that version. It was a bit shit. That's what you start feeling like, guys, because you turn them into the shitty version. Or if they turned up not great in the beginning. A lot of people are trying to get SPs back that weren't that great at the beginning. And sometimes I get in the calls and I go, why do you want this person back again? They don't sound so crash hot. Okay? So either they weren't that crash hot at the beginning, but I know from our call that he probably was. But the version he was at the end, you're not so attracted to anymore because you feel so great about yourself. So that's understandable, darling. And that's when they start paying attention to you again. Trust me. Trust me. I manifested for me, but apparently I'm feeling better if she can feel it too. Wonderful, Emily. Ah, you're sending out your vibes. Lovely, darling. Hi, Loz. I've been doing my... Oh, I saw that one. I revised the breakup, but not sure if I did it right because I still remember how it actually went. Yes, if you're still remembering it, you haven't revised it. I thought I'd revised breakups before, and then they kept coming back in my head, and then you realise, no, I haven't revised it properly. You've got to go back and revise again, and revise again, and revise again, and revise again. Guys, it's stuck in there, the story, and something will flare it up, and next minute you remember it again. You're the best. Oh, I'll keep at it. Haha. Definitely feeling amazing at the moment. Wonderful, Adele. I loved our call. If anyone is thinking about it, book in with Loz. Oh, thank you, darling. Guys, I'm sorry I haven't got back to a whole lot of people today. I just realised in my TikTok there's about 3 messages asking for coaching, and I hadn't got back to people. I'm so sorry. I will get back to you. I've just been doing life stuff today. I've had the dog washer here and the lawnmower man here and dealing with all kinds of crap. Any questions, guys? How can I manifest for someone else as I can't live in the end for them? How can I manifest for someone else as I can't live in the end for them? Yes, you can manifest for other people, guys. You just imagine them differently. Imagine seeing them differently. So if they're depressed, see them as not depressed. See them as happy, thriving, mentally thriving, in a great mood, pleasure to be around. If they're broke, see them as wealthy with a great job, telling you how much money they've got, telling you how happy they are. Imagine a phone conversation with them. Imagine them seeing them and telling you, I've never felt this good. I've never been this rich. I've never loved a job so much as I love this job. Imagine that for them, or just say something like for my brother, sometimes I write down what's going to happen for him. I used to journal it, and I was like, someone's going to say to him, you no longer need to pay this bill. It has been sorted out. And then he would say to me, oh, yeah, I don't have to pay it anymore. And I go, oh, is that right? I wouldn't say, yeah, I was affirming for that for you. Okay? So you can do that for other people. Any more questions, guys? How to manifest a job. Exactly what I just said. So, like you're doing it for someone else, you're firm, you've got a great job. I love my job. It's the greatest job I've ever had. I love working at Bunnings, whatever it is, Google, okay, Apple, okay? Imagine you work there already if you know what the job is, and if you don't know what the job is, I love being an engineer. I love being a doctor. I love being an actor, whatever it is. Okay? I'm so successful. I have the most amazing, thriving career. Saw a question before saying, does singing the affirmations work as well? Was curious about this. I can't see what the difference is, guys, between seeing it and saying it, or seeing it and thinking it. Still saying it out loud, sing it. Guys, if it sinks in, if it helps you to remember the affirmations, absolutely. Like that guy who does that, what I want, I already have, blah, 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 I already need, or whatever that guy does that, and the money tree, ding, ding, ding goes the money tree. You know those people doing those little, it's catchy, and you'll remember the affirmation, so I can't see why not. Loz, does it mean my manifesting is close if I'm feeling excited and happy? Wonderful, Sarah. Look, you give it that meaning, darling. If you're feeling excited and happy, then your subconscious is fucking forgetting about all the crap that you felt before, that's for sure. Okay, I can't tell you what's close and what isn't close. You tell yourself that. So you tell your mind that's what it fucking means. All right, darling, but it's better than feeling depressed and thinking about the breakup and pining after them, isn't it? Can you give me more affirmations to get SP, but not about him, like I am? Yes, things like I am wanted, I am loved. The men in my life love me and adore me above all others. They claim me and commit to me. They know how lucky they are to have me. They'll never let me go. Once you've loved me, once you've felt my love, I came up with one for myself the other day. Once you've felt my love, you love me forever. I think that's a good one. I'm going to put it on my TikTok soon. Lol, I always sing that ching, ching, ching goes the money tree song. The best thing to get stuck in your head. Yes, it's great, isn't it? Okay, good. Can you, Loz, well, why is it that when I manifest something, I get something similar, but not the actual thing I want? Because you've got resistance to the thing you want, darling, so you're getting similar shit, but not the thing you want. Why do you think that's a good idea? What's a good idea? The singing? Why do I think singing is a good idea? Because it will sink into your mind. Is that what you asked me? Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye, Loz. Oh, bye, darling. How to manifest my SP when I work with him. Whenever you see them at work, darling, just assume you're together in your mind. Doesn't matter what's happening in the 3D, but in your mind, you're together. He loves being my boyfriend. When you go home, imagine he's home there waiting for you. Okay? Assume you're together in your mind, even if in the 3D you're not. Okay? Don't get triggered by the 3D. Just live in your mind, darling. How do we get rid of resistance towards SP? Got to get rid of all the old crap about them, the old story about what kind of person they're like. He's stubborn. He's annoyed at me. He hasn't forgiven me. He's angry about the breakup. He's in love with someone else. Whatever the fucking shit is you think about them, get rid of that and affirm the complete opposite. He loves me and only me. Everything is harmonious between us. Our communication has always been perfect. Our relationship has always been perfect. All those things. Get rid of the resistant thought you have against them, the reasons why they wouldn't want to be with you. Get rid of all that fucking thinking. Get rid of the old story about the breakup. Get rid of the old story about you in the breakup. What you did that you're beating yourself up about. Okay? Any more questions, guys? How do you remove the old story or old thoughts? Go and write it down and burn the fucker. That's one thing you can do. You can stop talking about it to everyone. Stop thinking about it. Stop discussing it with anyone and everyone. Stop having arguments in your mind with them. Stop reliving the story in your mind every time you think the story. Anytime you go back to the scene, you're rehashing it and reliving it and ruminating. Stop yourself. Shut up, brain. We're not thinking about that stupid scene anymore. It's in the past. We're forgetting it. We're acting like it never fucking happened. How should I manifest my SP to dream about me? He can't stop thinking about me when he lies in bed at night. He's just dreaming of me. Those things, darling. I want to get my socials back. Post a bomb pic. I've been affirming self-concept in SP and he will see it. Do you think that's a good idea? No, Laura. Because that's manipulating the 3D. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to do something to make him do something. Good luck with that. Because then what will happen if you don't get the response you want? Then all the things you're thinking and all you're living in the end will go to shit. Because you've posted that specifically, look bomb, and have a reaction, okay? If you can do it with absolute confidence and know that it doesn't matter if he doesn't like the post, heart the post, comment on the post, watch the story, if you can not care less, if you can do a Kate Middleton and go out in your little hot pants when she broke up with William and look amazing getting all the papers and then within weeks they were back together, if you can do a Kate Middleton, go ahead. If you can do it with absolute confidence, go ahead. So I've got pink on my finger. But if you can't, I wouldn't recommend that because it's manipulating the 3D, darling. I would imagine in your mind that you're together, not doing things out in 3D. Just depends how confident you feel about it and how you're going to feel if they don't react in the way that you wish. Can you give me some more information to get SP? Oh, I saw that one. Any more questions? Can't see any. Hi, Ola. Loz, what do you think about manifesting in steps? You can. Especially if it's been a long time since you saw your specific person. You can say, he's starting to think about me. He's thinking about me more and more. I'm always on his mind. He's contacting me. He's constantly contacting me. He's seeing me all the time. He's obsessed with me. He's my boyfriend. Steps. You can. But I prefer just to live in the end. He loves being my boyfriend. And then however it comes about, comes about. You don't have to worry about the how steps. I've seen my SP's ex-wife 2 days in a row and haven't reacted. My self-concept is working. Wonderful, darling. Fuck that ex-wife. I was manifesting my SP, but now I don't want them anymore, so I'm more working on self-concept now. This is happening a lot, guys. I'm telling so many people to work on their self-concept, they're all forgetting about their SPs. Guys, it's because you're taking them down off the goddamn pedestal and putting yourself up there, and they don't seem so important anymore. Good. That means it's working. Should I be really specific while manifesting? Guys, you can be broad or you can be specific. I was on the call to a girl today, couldn't decide between two guys, and I said, just be broad. All men adore me. Once they've met me, they love me. They can't stop thinking about me. They want to claim me and commit to me. All men. And then you can take your pick of whichever guy turns up the best. Okay? You don't have to be specific if you don't want. But you have a specific goal, then yes, be specific. But thank you for your advice. Oh, you're welcome, Laura. I just want him to watch the story. I have no expectations. We have been in no contact. Yes, but your expectation is you want him to watch the story. What if he doesn't? Then how are you going to feel? That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Loz. It's just hard to burn that in an apartment, lol. Rip it up into tiny pieces, darling. Chuck it in the trash. You don't have to burn it. I don't want anyone burn their houses down. I've seen a few people posting videos of burning the old story on my Facebook group, and they look like they're doing it in their house, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't want to cause any fires. Guys, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, Manifest Space, Live Space with Space Loz, if you're looking for it in Facebook, all these lives are saved in there. There are 102 live videos in there at the moment, plus 3 more I did on Facebook last Friday. I'm going to go live twice daily, TikTok like normal, but also Facebook Live every Friday, morning and nighttime, okay? Morning time UK, nighttime US. All right, so do join the Facebook group because you're going to miss a Friday live otherwise. Okay, guys? And do invite your friends. You might win some coaching. Yes, made it to your live. Yes, Miss Jess. You're right. Good. I reacted to the 3D yesterday but jumped back onto the horse, and then my friend needed help with her SP. Sometimes you end up being everyone's Dorothy Dix. I don't know if you guys know what I mean by Dorothy Dix. I think it was an Australian advice column in like the 50s. My dad keeps saying, Jesus, how's Dorothy Dix going? He keeps calling me that because of what I'm doing. But you guys probably don't know what the fuck I mean when I say Dorothy Dix. But sometimes, guys, when your self-concept gets on point, everyone starts asking you for advice about their SPs and their lives. Happens, Sarah. Are you a nerd? Yes, I am. I'm proud of it. So someone could be manifesting us right now. What a weird thought. Yes, but in their reality, not in yours. In yours, you run the shit. You run everything. Yesterday, I was driving my car and saw my SP in a car next to me looking straight at me. Oh my God, did you? Oh! You manifested that, darling. Just imagine that he went home or she went home and just did not stop thinking about you all day, and they've been furiously masturbating about you ever since and thinking up ways to contact you. Imagine that, darling. My mum has been so aggressive towards me. What can I change? Stop saying she's aggressive. Stop seeing her that way. Stop describing her that way. Stop bitching about her to other people. She's so aggressive. She's this, she's that, she's blah, blah, blah. All the bad things about her you don't like. Stop saying it to people. Stop thinking about it in your mind and see her differently. See for the blind man. That's what it says in the Bible. You've got to see them differently so they turn up differently. She will continue to turn up that way if you see her in that way. Say, she's so pleasant to be around. She's so calm. I love being around my mum. She always agrees with me. She wants nothing but for me to be happy. Affirm that shit, darling. Any tips on manifesting an SP? Yes, work on your self-concept, darling, and get rid of the old story. Go and watch all my lives in the Facebook group, particularly number 25, 41, actually 67, I realised today is a really good one about self-concept for your SP and why you have to revise and how to revise stuff. I think I'm talking about revision in that one, and 77. 25, 41, 67, 77. But also all the lives talk about getting your SP back, guys. Go and watch them all. They're in the videos section or scroll down the page. Can you date others while you're waiting for your SP to manifest? Like go on Tinder? Absolutely, guys. Build up your self-concept. Date a million guys for all I care. They'll still come back. My ex still come back when I was with someone else. He didn't give a shit. And he didn't give a shit that I kept saying, he was like, you like him, don't you? I was like, He didn't stop. He didn't stop persisting. He only gave up when one day he said, "You're never going to leave him, are you?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And he was like, "I guess I better find someone else." They don't care. If you assume they love you, they love you. Any questions, guys? Otherwise, I've got to go. 78 people here and I can't see a question. There's no questions popping up. Is it okay to repeat the same affirmation every day? Yes, I have around 9 of them. That's what I want you to do, Laura. Guys, the repetition is what makes it sink in. You've repetitively thought the same shit your whole life since the age of 7. That's why it became a belief. I want you to repetitively think the new affirmations, which are just new thoughts, repetitively, so they become a belief. A neural pathway is formed in your brain and it becomes an actual belief. If you keep changing them every goddamn day, it won't become a belief. The repetition is key. Wonderful, darling. Loz, the producer, loved me. She wants to work on an EP together. Woo! Jasmine! Yay! Jasmine, my darling. Jasmine's a musician, guys. Very talented one. And listen to that. Loz, the producer, loved me. She wants to work on an EP together. Oh, darling. Everything's going so great. Wonderful. I'm so pleased. I've been manifesting, but it does not happen. Stop saying it's not happening. Smelly sand melts. Stop saying it's not happening. Then it won't. Affirm everything always manifests. Everything works in my favor. I'm a master manifester. I run this shit. I can't do this wrong. Start saying that, darling. Everything will start working in your favor. Okay? What shall I affirm for SP to confess his love misses me at drinks with friends this weekend? When he sees me on the weekend, he can't stop thinking about me. He's dying to talk to me. He's dying to hear my voice. He can't handle not talking to me. When I'm in his presence, he just needs to be around me. Okay? And then you can say things like, he loves being my boyfriend, he loves being my man, he loves his life with me, he's constantly confessing his love to me. Things like that. Assume you're already together. But assume also that when he sees you, he can't stop being around you, he can't stop talking to you, can't stop telling you how much he cares. Okay? Hello, totally new here. Excited to affirm and work on self-concept. Oh, wonderful, Laura Eliza's. Wonderful. Yes, darling, if you're new, go and watch the series called How to Manifest Properly in my TikTok with a black heading. It's towards the bottom of the page. It goes in great detail about how to manifest properly, not the stupid LOA way with the crystals and shit. And then join the Facebook group, darling, and you can watch all these lives back. There's 102 lives in there at the moment and 3 more from Facebook because I go live in Facebook on Fridays. Join the group. How can I manifest free coffee, etc., just to test myself? You're just saying that. I'm going to get a free coffee today. I'm going to get a parking spot right outside of Aldi or whatever. Okay? Someone's going to say howdy to me. Just say it once or twice, and then you don't have to affirm it all day. Just say it like in passing. This is going to happen to me soon or today or this week. And then it will. And when it does, tick. I've done that. Tick. I've done that. Fuck, I'm powerful. I got that free coffee. I got that free parking spot. Someone said howdy. Someone wore polka dots. Thank you. Haha, yes, I'll get right to it. Do, darling. Hi, guys. Could you please check it out? What? Check what out? How can I manifest? Can you just say one affirmation for a manifestation or better to have like 3? Guys, you can just say something like, isn't it wonderful? I mean, that's what Neville used to say to someone. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Like everything's wonderful and everything will start working out wonderfully for you. Okay? Or you can say something like, my life, everything in my life is perfect. Meaning your relationship's perfect, your life's perfect, your finances are perfect. You can have a blanket affirmation like that, guys, if you just want to do one. Or, John loves being my husband. Or, John and I are so blissfully, happily married. Just one living in the end statement about you and your SP. You can do that, guys. What do you think of the 369 method and any tips, please? I think it's a load of shit, darling. I think writing it down does absolutely fuck all. You can journal a new story and get rid of the old story. You can journal every night what you wish you and your SP were doing and imagine you're doing it. But I don't recommend writing your affirmations down. Writing it does fuck all. You have to think it and think it and think it and think it repetitively. Or say it out loud. But writing it doesn't do much. 369 is just something people have run with Nikola Tesla, and Nikola Tesla never in his whole fucking existence spoke about manifesting. He spoke about the universe as in space. He wasn't talking about manifestation at all, but some fucking LOA morons have run with this shit and made fucking hoodies about it and millions of fucking videos about it, and Tesla never in his whole life was talking about manifestation. He was talking about the universe as in space. She thinks I have it. It's mine, no doubts. It's the way she's always been. What? What, Noreen? What are we talking about? She called me a real producer and artist, and she even bought me lunch. I'm so excited. Oh, wonderful, Jasmine. Oh, darling, I'm thrilled for you. Oh, Yay. So much has happened since our call. It's making me upset. Like, happy upset. Happy tears. Will you ever create a P.O. box? I would love to send you something to say thank you for everything. Oh, thank you, Laura. Someone did ask me for my address recently. Maybe I should get a P.O. box. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But I don't expect you to send me anything, guys. But if you want, I'll try and set one up. Thank you, darling. Hello, totally new here. Excited to affirm work and subconscious. Yes! Lots. You just repeated my affirmations of him missing my voice to me. Ah, did I? Can you just say, oh, I saw that one. Could you please check it out? What are we checking out? I'm going to get a kiss off Jasmine today. Oh, wonderful. The Jasmine I was just talking about. Kat, what are you saying? I was thinking of asking for your P.O. box too all day. Ha ha, I want to send you a painting. Oh my God! Would have to be a tiny painting. How big would the P.O. box be? or can they say pick it up from the post office? I don't know. I better get a P.O. box then, guys. I will. My daughter, she lives in the end. Everything, that would be lovely, Kat. Thank you. My daughter, she lives in the end. Everything always works out for her. She believes it. Good, darling. Guys, people who are younger and kids have a lot less crap in their minds put in from school and life and shit, and they manifest easily, and they live in the end easy. It's school that fucks you up, really, and life. Like sweets and crisps. Yes, yes. Oh, I could send you Scottish food package like sweets and crisps. Oh, a Scottish food package. How exciting. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, guys, please don't send me stuff. You don't need to. My self-concept was so good, I almost lost interest in him. Yes, darling, that's what I want you to do. Good, Hallie. Good, my darling. I've been affirming that I lose weight effortlessly, and now I've lost half a stone. Oh, wonderful, Marissa. Yes. My son wanted to quit because he feels threatened to be fired. What? My son wanted to quit because he feels threatened to be fired. You mean quit his job? Is there a rest of this question? Darling, just tell him to start feeling like everyone at this work loves me. Everyone here loves me. They love having me here. I'm their favourite employee. Okay? He loves his job. He loves working with the people he works with. Start affirming those things for him, darling, or tell him to affirm those things, and things will change for him in his workplace. Okay? He's number one employee. He's their favourite employee. Then they'll never fire him. He's always missing me when I'm not around. He takes action so I can be with him all the time. That's wonderful, Laura. He's always missing me when I'm not around. He takes action so I can be with him all the time. Love it. Lord, should we rewrite only one scene at a time? You can. Or you can rewrite the whole of your childhood, the whole of the breakup, the whole of your relationship. It's up to you, darling, however you wish to do it. Everyone's different. Since watching your lives, I've been affirming authentic friends, and that's who's been showing up. Oh, wonderful, Tinker on the Moon. Oh, lots of people get rid of some of the negativity kind of friends, negative friends, and find some authentic ones. Lovely, darling. That's lovely to hear. Oh, good. Hi, Love Williams. I'm going to get... Oh, hang on. My SP was always super dirty. I manifested him to start cleaning, and he recently cleaned his place. Oh, wonderful. Yes, you can start thinking of them differently. If they're not muscly and they're skinny, you can start saying they're muscly. If they're not clean, you can start saying they're really tidy. Okay? If they don't stand up for themselves, you can start saying they do. All those things, guys, and they'll just change. And then one day they'll be like, oh, yeah, I don't take any shit from anyone. And you'll be like, oh, really? Before they did. Those kind of things. Or they'll turn up one day looking like an Adonis, like my SP did after I was like... And then one day I said, not skinny anymore. And he goes, oh, so I was skinny. And I was like, oh, no. I felt bad. But he was skinny when I met him. Thank you so much, Lois. Guys, listen to everything she says. Oh, thanks, Jasmine. Put it in the universe. No. Guys, we don't put things in the universe here. We just put them in our mind. The mind manifests, not the fucking universe, darling. You've been listening to some silly LOA people. Stop that. They're idiots. Darling, the power's in you. You are manifesting, not the universe. The universe doesn't do shit for you, okay? Does listen to subconscious affirmations during sleep work. Yes, guys, it can sink in. You never know what's going on in your mind when you're listening to that stuff, so listen to some good ones. I had one on the other night that I found, a guy called Dylan James. He sounds very camp. He's got a lovely voice. I love him. And I shouldn't say that, but that's what he sounds like. And he had one about a self-concept affirmation thing, and I forgot I'd left it on, and I woke up in the morning. It was still going. It was an 8-hour thing. Don't know if it sunk in. I've noticed my SP has unblocked me today. Communication is coming. Wonderful, Jazian. Wonderful, darling. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Thank you, Loz. You repeated my... Oh, I saw that. Could you please check it out? What am I checking out? Don't know. Hang on, guys. What? I'm pressing things accidentally. Oh, my God. I love you, Loz. Oh, thank you, darling. I've been affirming that I lose weight effortlessly. I lost half a stone. I love it. What happens when we die? Your body dies, darling. Your meat suit dies, but you still hang around. I've got a spirit in my bedroom. She fucking sprays perfume in my face every night. Drives me nuts. The other one used to ring the doorbell and the fire alarm at my other house. I'm so happy that I found your TikTok. I am only 16 years old and now I can have everything I want. Oh, wonderful, darling. Listen, I wish I'd discovered this when I was 16. I did just kind of discover it when I was 19 to get into drama school, and I didn't realize what I was doing consciously. For you to learn this at 16 is the most wonderful gift for you to know this. Good for you, darling. Pass it on to your friends. Don't tell them. Maybe just say, join this thing. The more people know this, the better. Wonderful, darling. Everything is going great. My new job is fantastic! Exclamation point. My SP and I are growing closer every day. Yay, Misty! God, so much has happened since that call. And now your job's great too. Fucking hell. So pleased. I'm so proud of you, darling. Good for you. Hearing people say that they have started losing interest in SPs in... What? Hearing people say they've started losing interest in their SP since doing self-concept makes me feel better because I'm feeling that way too. Really? Oh, is that what you're saying? It is, guys, because you take them down off the pedestal and they don't seem so spectacular anymore because you're kind of looking down on them like, what did I think was good about you again? Oh, I'm better than that. It's just what happens, guys. 86 people here. Thanks for sharing the video, Love Williams. What happened? Oh, I saw that one. Can I manifest a healthy relationship for someone else? Yes, darling, you can affirm. They get along so brilliantly. Their relationship has always been perfect. Their relationship is so harmonious, okay? If they fight a lot, okay, things like that. Or imagine a phone conversation where she rings you up and says, oh my God, we get along so well now. We don't fight anymore. It's like when we were first married or something like that. Loz, what made you want to do this as a business? And is it everything you knew it would be? Oh, thanks for the question, Julie Buckley 6. I fell into this by accident, darling. Literally, on the 31st of Jan, I just posted a video and said, you want to ask me questions? Because I saw that there were a question button on TikTok. Because all I was going to do was affirmation tapes on here, right? And then within 2 weeks of me going live, people were asking, or a week and a half, people were asking, could I coach them? I wasn't offering. So it's not what I don't know what it was going to be because I actually wasn't expecting it. I just said the first week I did it, when I really started posting videos and put some work in, I thought, I'll just say I'm everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. And strangely, I've gone down the avenue of doing this, even though I'm an actor, and that's what I've done my whole life, and a voiceover artist, right, and a singer. I've gone down the avenue of this, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And it's not what I expected I would be thoroughly enjoying. And I'm thoroughly enjoying helping people. It's like the greatest feeling. It's so different than acting and just being totally selfish and being all about yourself. It's so lovely and it's making me feel so good inside, seeing everyone's successes every day. It's just so nice. And it's weird. Both my SP and I had 2 different psychic readings where they said I would be helping women or help. Oh, the lady in the UK told me I would help millions of people, she said. And my SP was told by the psychic that I would have a very successful business and help lots of women. And help women. And I thought that was strange. And I never really thought about what it meant because I thought, well, how can I be helping women with acting? So it's weird how this has all fallen into place. It's just strange. But thanks for the question. I used to believe the whole universe thing, but thanks to Loz, shit actually gets done by you. Love you so much. Yes, darling, shit does get done by you. Thanks, sweetheart. How can you manifest weight loss? I gain weight after affirming. Oh, we'll just start saying weight just falls off me. I eat and I lose weight. I breathe and I lose weight. I'm my ideal weight. Start saying that, darling. Hello. Oh, hi. Vishni. Loz, do you believe in God or source or whatever? Yes, I believe I am it. You all are, guys. Do you not know that Jesus Christ is in you? Test yourself and see. That's what it says in the Bible. You are all gods. I am God and so are you. I am a man, but I'm also God and so are you. It's the whole way through the Bible, guys. I've also had past life regression therapy where my source in me, my subconscious, my infinite intelligence, God in me, spoke to me in third fucking person and told me every answer to everything I ever needed to know. And I've got it recorded, and it's the weirdest fucking thing. And it goes for about 15 minutes of me just saying, she needs to know this. She needs to know she was put on this earth for this and that and blah, 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 and blah. It's coming out my mouth. It's the weirdest thing. So where'd that come from? It was in me. All the answers were in me all along. Bizarre. That's where your power's coming from, guys. So did you manifest what the psychic said? Well, I guess, I don't know if she's talking to spirit and she was a medium, or I didn't actually ask him if she said she was talking to spirit or she was just reading him. So maybe that was his thoughts he was having, because I was outside in the kitchen. And maybe she was reading me. I was in the other room, or she was reading him. I don't know. I don't know who she was reading, me or him. Or was the psychic in England reading me, obviously. But were they also talking to spirit? Because it's different if they talk to spirit as well, because then they're getting answers from elsewhere. So I don't know. Don't know the answer to that. Well, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, I've had that third person me talk to me so I can relate. It happened when I was younger. Really? It's the fucking freakiest experience. It's fucking weird. So many answers in you that you don't realise are there, but the power is... What does she say in Wizard of Oz? The power was in you all along, my dear. The power was in you all along, my dear. It's so true. Actually, do you believe in psychics or mediums? Mediums, yes, because I've seen spirit myself and sensed spirit sometimes. So I do believe, because I've had too many experiences where it's like, I was such a skeptic. I was an atheist. I didn't believe in God. I was a very, very big skeptic quite a few years ago. So I had to kind of experience shit for me to then change my mind. But psychics, I don't know what they're doing. If they're reading you, or if they are talking to spirit, or they are seeing into the future, I think they're reading you in the same way a tarot reader does, but who knows, guys? But we can change psychic readings. Yes, you can go in there with some assumptions and they'll probably reflect your assumptions, absolutely. What psychic did you see in the UK? It was actually a lady. She was in Kent, and she was actually a past life regression therapist. She wasn't a psychic, but she said at the end, I'm psychic, by the way, I need to tell you these things as you leave. And it made me feel sick, what she told me, because it wasn't what I wanted to hear. And I went, she said, all your stuff about your body issues and all your personal stuff's going to come out. All the things I've been hiding my whole life. She said, but it will help people. And I was like, I felt sick. This is way before I did intense therapy where I actually had to deal with my stuff. What was her name? I can't think. If I can think of it, Sarah, I'll tell you. My brother actually bought it for me, and she was recommended by someone in Perth. And I did have a psychic reading before I went to England. My brother had gone to a psychic, and she was so accurate that I then went to the same psychic, and she basically told me everything that happened in England. She was pretty right. And 14 years later, pretty much nothing had happened for me. She was like, nothing really is going to happen for you in England. And I was sitting there thinking, great, what the fuck am I going there for? And that's exactly what happened. Unless I was just manifesting what she said. I don't know. No idea. What do you think about tarot? What do you think about Kim B? I like Kim Velez. I find her quite argumentative, though, with other people, but I love her teaching. She's a very good teacher of law of assumption. And tarot, I think they're reflecting your thinking, darling. I've got trouble ignoring the third party in my mind. What can I do? Just accept her then, guys. If you can't ignore the third party, accept that you created her with your shitty thinking and just go, okay, well, I accept you're here. I accept that I created you. Now I'm getting rid of you. Okay? How do we manifest a past love back? Just assume they're not a past love, darling. Don't describe them that way. They're with you now. Imagine you never broke up, or if you did break up, you got back together and they're with you in your mind. Live in the end of being with them, darling. Okay? Guys, I've got to go. Thanks so much for joining me, okay? And if you haven't followed me before, Follow me at Manifest Live with Loz, the TikTok. I go live twice daily, nighttime US and morning time UK around this time. And please join the Facebook group, Manifest Live with Loz. The link is in my bio, or search for it in Facebook, putting spaces in between. And all these lives are saved in there. There's 102 lives. I go live every Friday in there in the group. And if you invite friends to the group, you can be in to win free coaching with me when I hit 1,000 members in the Facebook group. All right, guys. And if you want one-to-one coaching with me, 110 US, it's half an hour, but it always goes for longer. DM me for private coaching. You send me the backstory of what you're trying to manifest, and I help you get your shit for you. We put a plan in place, specific affirmations, etc., an action plan to get your shit. Just DM me, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I've got to go eat my dinner.